Hey YouTubers, and welcome back to another episode here on ESGNet as we're making a return here back on MLB 20, the show here on ESGN LP. And we're back here for Humberto, or I should say Alex Humberto's road to the show. As today we are at home to finish off this homestand. Currently there in the bottom bottom half of the division right now. Fisher Cats are playing some good baseball right now. There you see where there's 3 games behind them there in 5th place. So here we are looking at some batting drills here. Of course, we could have hanging out with some teammates here, but right now I kind of want to focus in on just our abilities here, and then at some point here, we'll start working on teammates, working on having a relationship with them and whatnot. So there's a lot, of course this is nothing new here in this game. They've added this since I believe 18 or 19. But we're working on our contact here, which is very, very low, and I kind of want to boost that up here, and we'll try to work on that here today. So as you see there, we're playing against the Yard Goats, like we did in the a couple episodes ago. We started this new season. This for at least this first season here with the Sea Dogs, Portland. As we have 1 on and 2 out, and we'll see what Humberto can do in this one. Now, that last episode, of course, we had a tough time. We did not play so well against the Trenton Thunder. We ended up losing the first 3 games, and then of course the 4th game we were able to avoid the sweep there with a victory over them. And Humberto and his teammates, they were saying, hey, we cannot be having this kind of thing going on, especially against a team like the Trenton Thunder, who, if I'm not mistaken, I think they're still affiliated with the New York Yankees. So they, were saying, hey, we got to turn things around here. We got to play well against the Yard Goats. We played well with them the first time. We should be able to do even better here the second time around, especially at home. As you see that inning ends with him popping that up. Let's go to the 5th inning, and the bottom of the 5th here with 1 on and 1 out. 1-0 count. But yeah, they want to do well here, and so far they're leading this one by 3. As they see the shortstop trying to make a diving effort on that play and get the force out. Somehow he gets the force out there at second, and that puts now 2 away here on the Portland Sea Dogs. So they just want to have a good series here. This is a 3-game set, and they want to try to get back on the winning track here. Just like I said, they're in 5th place right now. The Fisher Cats currently leading the pack here in this division. And we'll try to see if we can try to get just put together some good baseball here today and get some guys moved over. Not necessarily have to play big, large ball. Of course, I don't know what the team's like. I don't know the dynamics of it yet because, we're still, pretty new here. But there you see that one drops in there. So that's going to go ahead, and Humberto's going to be able to come in to score. Maybe another run will be able to come in to score, as it will. Another run will come in to score. So it makes it now 5-0 here. Going now to the 7th inning. Still 5-0 ball game. 2 out, nobody on here for Alex. As Alex was pretty vocal in the local paper. He was been showcased there about his story of his life and why he wanted to be a part of this organization so bad. And it was a pretty good article, and told his his family, of course we all know his family decided when he was in high school to come to America. And of course his dad is a coach at the local high school and whatnot, and all that kind of stuff. So he's had had some struggles here up and down, and he was wanting to try to his family doing everything they can to make his dream come true here to be a Major League Baseball player. As you see, we take the first win here. Nice job there, fellas. Win this one 5-0 as Portland is going on there. So they get a shutout here today, as they get five runs, 8 hits, and 2 errors in the game. As Portland's only able to scrape up 2 hits, no runs, and no errors there. So we did a great job there in the pitching department. As Covey there, he'll get a victory there for himself. So a nice victory there for our pitchers. Now 5-6 now here in the Eastern League Baseball. And there you see Humberto there working out before the game, getting stretched out. Oh, no, okay, never mind. That's Crockett there getting stretched out there. Thought it was Alex there. But we'll go ahead and now move on to the second game here, as we took the first game with a 5-0 lead. Nice little goose egg. As we see, this one is going to fly out to left field, going down the field. Oh, hits off the foul pole, and that is a home run. That is home run number 3 there for Alex. That's a 2-run dinger, as a matter of fact. And Alex and the Sea Dogs take the early lead here in this one. Nice job there. As you see them getting a high five from the teammate there, and it makes it a 2-0 ball game here today. As we see this one fly out there, and that one is going to fly. I didn't even think it was going to stay fair, but apparently hits off the foul pole. We'll take a look at the replay, and yeah, that one is going to count. So nice job. As we go on now to the 3rd inning here, 2 out, nobody on here, 1-0 count here, and Alex again drills this one, this time going to deep center field, but it's going to stay in the ballpark, as that one almost got out of the ballpark, but just stayed. Just didn't have enough power there to get himself out of the ballpark for another home run. Go down to the 6th inning here, bottom of the 6th, and Alex here driving this one over to left center field here. He's showing off the power he has, and oh, this one's just going to get right out of the ballpark there, as that is another home run, his 2nd home run of the day, his 4th of the season, and a beautiful solo shot there from Alex, as he again goes around the diamond here and shows what he can do here. And this is something I'm sure the higher ups there in AAA and of course in the majors are looking at. So the scouts there, and they just want to, I'm sure they're going to call him just quite up yet here, but he just needs to work on that, and at some point here, they're going to give him the tap on the shoulder saying, hey, it's time for you to come up, and there you go. Gets his 3rd home run there, and you see there, he is excited, and he should be here. Another solo shot there from Alex, as that's going to be his 5th of the season, his 3rd of the day, and that is going to put them here now in a nice lead here, as you fans are probably just on their feet here, realizing there's some bright, very nice bright future for not just for this young man, but maybe even for this organization when it comes to the bat here. It's going to lead this one now 5-2, and that is going to be your score there. So we'll get the final numbers here in just a bit. But yeah, 5-2 is your final game, or final numbers for the second game here of the series, as Alex and the Sea Dogs pull off another victory. Nice job there, and of course that majority of that victory coming from the bat of Alex there in this one. As again, he shows what he can do with that bat and the abilities that he has. And there you see, final score: Portland wins this one 5-2 is your final. 5 runs, 9 hits, no errors. 2 runs, 9 hits for Hartford, and no errors in that game. 3 for 4 in the ball game, as he had 3 home runs, 4 RBIs, and 3 runs scored in that one. So now we go to the 3rd and final game here in today's episode, as we'll see if they can wrap this up here and try to break out the brooms here on these Yard Goats. See if we can shoo them out of here. So bottom of the 1st here, 2 runners on and a hitter's count here, 3-0 count for Humberto, as he hits this one there, and that one's going to be a deep fly ball out to center field. This one is going to be, of course, tracked there, and it's going to be in and out, and it's going to leave those 2 runners on board with now 2 away. So Hartford really keeping their eye out here and making sure they don't give too much to this young man in this 3rd and final game. They got to keep him in check, as we'll see a base hit up the middle from Alex, and that should be a good one there for him, as he is able to go ahead and get himself a base hit and, of course, get on board. So another shot here for our next batter here. This one gets up the middle there. That's going to be a base hit for Alex and for Portland, as they again get another shot. Now we'll see a pop up here real quick. This is going to be a fly ball up the elevator shaft there of the for the catcher there, and that is going to have that one's going to end, as he is stranded at 3rd. Next at bat here, top or bottom of the 6th, we'll see a score. Still no score here, as we'll see him get thrown out there quickly at first base, as he's still trying to work on that speed there. And they get there quickly there to get him thrown out at first base. Go to the 8th inning, and we'll see 3 runners at 2nd and 3rd. And with 1 out, Humberto gets this one. He gets a hold of this pitch here. This one's going to go high and deep out to left center field. This one goes over the wall, and that ball is gone. Home run number 6 for Humberto. His 4th home run here in this series here alone, as he gets his 6th home run for the season. And that's a 3-run dinger there. This should be enough there to get them the win here, especially late in this one. As again, he's showing off the power that he has here, and just holding back those arms and then popping those wrists right at the perfect time there, and everything else falling in place there. He gets a nice shot there for a home run. That's a 3-run dinger, and that's going to help them get the win here today, as they win this one 3-0. Humberto 2 for 4 in the ball game. Home run number 6 for him. 3 RBIs and a run scored here in today's game, and they get their first sweep of the season here against these Yard Goats. So nice play there from them. As take a look at your numbers there of some other notable players there in this game. It's a nice way to go, and that's a nice way to finish off the homestand here after starting this series with a 3-game losing streak, and then stopping that streak, and then now making a 4-game winning streak. Now making it now 7-6, so just 1 game above 500. We'll try to turn things around here as we go back on the road here, and we take on the Reading Fighting Fields coming up as we get back on the road, and that's a 4-game series there coming up in episode 7. So if you guys enjoyed today's episode, please leave us a like. Hopefully you guys are. This has been a fun series so far to play, and we'll see if we can continue this great streak that we're on right now with Alex, as he's been following the baseball pretty well here, and we'll see if that could be the case here coming up as we move on to finish off the month of April coming up in the next episode. So play the Fighting Fields coming up, and we'll see how we do against them, and it should be a good one. It's a 4-game series on the road with them. If you guys enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you happen to be new. Hit that bell notification so you guys be notified of this series or any other series here on the channel. Find us on social media on Facebook, Twitter, and Discord for the latest news and events on what's going on here on the channel and what's going on in the world of sports gaming in general. Find us also on Patreon if you want to be a Patreon member to help support the channel. It'd be greatly appreciated, and you guys can definitely help us out in that way. But that's it from me. Oh, don't forget to check out the main channel too, ESGNet. The link is down below, as you guys can also follow the other Road to Show characters that we have here on the channel, or they're on that channel over there on the main channel. So we got some other Road Shows. If you guys enjoy Road to Show characters, you guys see all the ones that we have from the past, from the very beginning. But that's it here on this channel. As always, wear a mask, stay safe, and I will see you guys next time.